Hello Aviators, it's Journalism Jaden here with your World News. For World News, a man named Garrett McNamara, a professional surfer, set the world record of the largest wave surfed on November 10th. The previous record was set in 2008 on a 77-foot wave off the coast of Southern California. However, this record-breaking wave was off the coast of Praia do Norte in Portugal, and it measured at nearly 90 feet. 90 feet may not sound like a gigantic number, but let me show you how gigantic of a number it actually is. McNamara was in Portugal to help two other surfers study why the waves in that specific area reached such great heights. It turned out to be the perfect conditions to go catch the gigantic wave. For national news, on November 14th, a 9-year-old girl from North Carolina was found in an upside-down car in Cove City, North Carolina. The girl's name was Jordan Landon, and her father, Douglas Landon, was killed in the tragic car accident. The amazing part was she survived in the car for 2 whole days, living only on Pop-Tarts and energy drinks, when someone finally found her while walking near the road. The police airlifted her to a nearby hospital, although she seemed in a fair condition and remained calm despite the situation. For local news, on November 12th, a student club from Boise State University called Green Speed set the world record of vegetable oil-fueled cars at 139 miles per hour, breaking the previous record at a mere 30 miles per hour. However, they were not satisfied with this record and broke it the next day at 155 miles per hour, and their truck's total cost was approximately $125,000. That's all for this week, so I'll see you next time.
That you settled down, that you found a girl.
I really like all the teachers. They're all really respectful and kind and have a great sense of humor. So I just love being a part of this school and having them all in my life.
I really like how the teachers know what our homework is and sometimes give us breaks and let us do our homework in class.
I like how they help us get things done, and they understand like how we have a busy life outside of school, and like help us with that and understand.
I really like how we build relationships with the teachers and make it so.
I like how the Compass teachers are always helpful with us and they take time out of their day to help us understand the new concepts.
Yeah, and they're super understanding, which is awesome. And they're extremely helpful all the time. Like if we don't get anything, they explain it all the time, like no matter how stupid of a question it is, even though there are no stupid questions. It's true.
I like how all the teachers are like super kind and they help you out and they're super generous.
I like our teachers because they ensure a safe environment and they make sure we're safe.
I like it how the teachers respect and honor all the choices we make, but they still manage to keep order in the classroom and no one's like totally goofing off. They make sure everyone's working hard.
I like all the teachers because they are all really good at their subjects while at the same time they're really fun to be around and really nice.
I really like Mr. Jacob because he does the W5H and SF5.
I really like how the teachers seem to appreciate and be really passionate about their subject, and like the students and just be passionate about teaching overall, so that makes the environment a lot better in the classroom.
I like that we learn above the normal standard of other schools like Meridian High School and Rocky.
What I like about Compass teachers is that they always care about you by giving you lots of homework. I don't see how this helps, but Somehow, teachers know this will help you in the future.
Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Nothing compares.
Hello, this is Andrew Clegg with another Sport Report. The National Basketball Association is still in their lockout, as stated on Tuesday, when the Players Association rejected the NBA's proposal for a labor deal on Tuesday. In fact, the Players Association will take the NBA to court because, quote, that's the best situation where players can get their due process, unquote. The first month or so of the NBA season is already gone, and the whole rest of the season is in jeopardy. Players, instead of staying still in this situation, are going to different countries like China or Europe to play some more basketball, like Kobe Bryant, who is going to Italy. An undefeated team in football went down on Saturday. Stanford University lost to the Oregon Ducks on their own turf. The Ducks managed to stay ahead of Stanford in points on Saturday because every time Stanford would make a touchdown, so would Oregon. Oregon running back LaMichael James was the one who helped the Oregon Ducks push through Stanford as he ran into the end zone with 3 touchdowns during the game. The score of the game, Stanford 30, Oregon 53. Unfortunately, I'm the bearer of some very bad news. Boise State lost their football game on the home turf against TCU last Saturday, which ended their hopes of an undefeated season this year. In the final 55 seconds of the game, Kellen Moore drove the ball all the way to the 37-yard line where the Broncos decided to kick a field goal. Dan Goodall decided to take the kick. They hike it, and he misses by a mile, ending the game with a win for TCU 36, BSU 35. As depressed Bronco fans walk the halls today, validate one of them. They probably need it. This is Andrew Clegg, signing off.
Good morning, Aviators. I'm Allison, here with your school news. Next week is Thanksgiving break, and next Tuesday we have a high school girls basketball game at Rolling Hills. Recently, we received a variety of letters from the 3rd grade class about broadcasting. From these letters, we heard one thing in particular, Simon's cat. Almost every letter contained something along the lines of loving Simon's cat. Some kids even remembered their favorite episode. One letter even suggested we have Aviator TV every day. We received lots of positive feedback about our broadcasts, and it was really encouraging. So thank you, 3rd grade. We'll see you next week, Aviators, here on your school news.
Hmm?